Good afternoon.
Hi. What's up with that?
What's up?
What's up with that voice? Hi.
Uh, Nothing.
Nothing. All right. Well, how's your day today?
Quite feeling bad
Why?
cause I
What
woke up
happened?
late. I need to work a lot, but I woke up late, so I couldn't
Oh.
finish my schedule
Uh-huh.
in the morning.
Oh.
So I feel bad about
Right.
me. I should punish. I should be spanking by your
I'm
soft hand.
sorry. You should be spanking what?
By your soft hand.
Okay.
Right?
You know what? That's not the first time I've ever heard about spanking before.
It's not the first time?
No,
Mm.
because I actually have this conversation, or I have
Ah.
um this uh chat with a student. We usually try to talk about books. He likes to read books, and
Mm.
what's funny is that we were reading this. Have you heard of 50 Shades of Grey?
Great.
50 Shades. You read books too, right? Shades of
But
Grey.
that these days I cannot find time to read a book.
Hmm. Oh, it's okay, anyways.
Mm.
Yeah, but here,
Uh-huh.
this was the book. I actually read it recently, just last year, late last year,
Oh.
and it has something to do with BDSM. BDSM. A
BDSM?
bondage. Wait. Yeah, I think you know that, right?
I don't know.
No?
No.
Oh, wait a second. It's an abbreviation. BDSM. Wait a minute, okay?
Okay. No problem.
um. Yes. Here, it has something to do with bondage and
Mm-hmm.
discipline,
Mm-hmm.
sadism, and masochism.
Ah.
Yeah. So this
So
one. Uh,
the book is
actually,
about BDSM?
yes,
Oh.
and it's between two lovers. It's a trilogy, 3 books,
Oh.
and it's all about that,
Oh.
intercourse, sex, and all
Really?
that. Yeah, it's full of
It
sex.
sounds really
Seriously.
great.
Yeah, it sounds great. It already has a movie, by the way.
Oh, really? So you read it,
Yes,
even
I've read
though
it. I've
you
seen the
cannot do
movie.
that
I'm not
with
very
anybody.
satisfied with the movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
What for? I mean, you
I'm just
can't
interested.
use that knowledge.
Well, I was just interested with the book because it was very popular. And you know what? That was popular, or it was released 2013
No.
or early 2014, and I just read it last year.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was not hooked up into those trendy whatever something. Oh, you should watch the trailer. It's good.
Oh.
But if you've read the book already and you've seen the movie, you'll be very disappointed. But if
Hmm.
you've seen the movie first, it's okay. But I recommend you to read the book instead. It's more graphic and it has, well, anyway, it's a lot better.
Ah, really?
Yeah. You can use your imagination. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I'd like to read that book. I
Yeah,
read
I
that book.
know.
Yeah.
You should. I have a copy
Mm.
on my phone. I actually read it here. I don't have
Oh.
the paperback or the print.
Mm.
It's too expensive, and I did not really, I was not interested with it at first
Mm-hmm.
until I actually saw, until I actually read it. So it was good. It's very, very good.
Mm. So how long did you read that
Read,
3 books?
uh, well, I guess it took me 3 weeks or more.
Just 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, you are a fast reader.
Yes, I'm a fast reader and I was very addicted to it. So
Oh, that's good.
everywhere I go, I was like reading, 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 and whenever I get the chance, even at, like right after my class, oh, I'm just reading.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
reading girl. I
Oh,
like girl
really?
who is reading. Yeah, that's kind of attractive, isn't it?
I think so, maybe.
Sometimes,
Uh,
yeah.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah, but it depends on the book that you're reading, though. But anyway, I was just when I read something that I'm very interested about, I feel like I'm watching a movie.
Mm.
Yeah, so I have to continue reading until I finish that, because otherwise, if I'm really hooked up into it and I do not finish, I cannot really I I I will not stop until I make sure that I finish everything. So.
Mm. Great.
Anyway, I was just a little bit disappointed with the book because it's all about sex, 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 sex. All of what they do, all the thing. The only thing, actually, okay, let me rephrase that.
Uh-huh.
The story revolves around a couple,
Uh-huh.
and it revolves around sex. That's
Mm.
it. Just to sum it all up, the whole three books is all about sex. Them having sex. That's it.
Mm. That's
Yeah,
good.
it's good. But I mean, the first book was very enticing. Yes, it's very intriguing. You want to know what's gonna happen. There is a
Mm.
story,
Mm.
but second book until the first half of the third book,
Mm-hmm.
it'll get boring because they're just gonna keep fucking each other. So that's it.
Mm. Yeah, I don't like that kind of situation.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this book might be very good for you, so I'm going to recommend you to download it. It's available online. You can just download a PDF file if you want.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Anyway, it's for free. That's what I did anyways. So,
Okay.
yeah, it was okay, but yeah, I got a little bit bored with the second book and the third. Anyway, I'm
Mm.
sorry. This is actually a spoiler, but anyways. Oh, you
It's
might
fine.
want to watch the movie too. Hmm.
But it's really hard to find a time to
To
have
watch it.
my hobby thing because I cannot do
Really?
anything. Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
I slept late today. I last night I was workout late,
Mhm.
so I think
Wait,
that made me.
workout,
Yeah, I'm working out.
exercise.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
Like 10 p.m. I finished my job, my work, and
Mhm.
then
Mhm.
uh, I worked out like for 2 hours, and then I
You were
slept.
so excited.
Yeah, I went to a bed like around 2 a.m.
Uh
after the
huh.
shower and just playing with computer, and then I went to bed around 3 a.m. and I slept late.
Hmm.
So I'm feel really guilty now. I don't know what to do. And tonight I need to meet my girlfriend. We had have an appointment, so I couldn't
Oh my
finish
God.
my today's schedule. So I'm kind of stressful now. What should I do?
Yeah,
I
I
mean, I cannot
understand.
cancel the meeting with my
Don't. You're
girlfriend.
gonna hurt her feelings.
Yeah, and I will have more bad situation with her, right?
I know. That's why I was laughing. Well,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to figure out ways to entertain her. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do something. So if you really want, or if you don't want any, if
Uh-huh.
you don't want to get exhausted, you might as well ask her a favor now. Like tell her like you should be on top of me or something. I don't know. But if ever you guys are gonna do that,
But
well, you
she's
might as
in the
well.
period now, so I don't need to do that.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys are gonna
No.
do that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
luckily,
Luckily,
yes,
not
you don't
today.
have to endure that process. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, don't feel bad. Maybe I think the reason that you feel bad now is that you can't really do much nowadays.
Yeah, I need
It's hard
to
to
do lots
accomplish.
of things.
Mm. Well,
Uh,
why don't you just simply well, are you supposed to go out somewhere or something?
yeah, tonight I have an appointment with my girlfriend, so I need to go out.
Oh, of course. So where are you guys going this time?
Near her house, there are lots of restaurants near her house and
Mhm.
bars, of course.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
She lives in the center of the city or something?
Yeah, she lives near a big university.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh.
usually in Korea, if there's a university, there are a lot of restaurants and motels and bars
Are you
near
serious?
university. Yeah,
Motels?
yeah, it's kind of
Near the
Korean thing.
school or university? Are
Yeah,
you
of course,
serious?
because the main customers are the university students. They are the most customers for the motels and restaurants and bars. They are going there
Yes.
because it's much convenient and cheaper than go
Mhm.
anywhere else. Because in Korea, in Korea, there are computers and TV and shower system and great two computers, so they can go to the
Oh.
motel with their girlfriend or boyfriend. They can do the homework or study at the same
How
time.
convenient.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
really convenient and comfortable. So
It's crazy too.
yeah, there are a lot of motels near every university in Korea. If
Right.
the university is in Seoul,
Yes.
yeah.
It's so strange.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's unique, isn't it? It's Korean style.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a little bit more advanced kind of motel or something. It's not just for for sleeping, or it's not. They're not just providing the bed and the bathroom, but they kind of like provide it almost every facility. So
Yeah,
wow,
and it's cheap. It's like $20 per 4 hours. So
are you
yeah,
serious?
it's really cheap, isn't it? So they are really going there for their homework, really.
Are you sure they're doing that for homework?
Of course, they are having that. They are having sexual
they
intercourse, of course, and then
okay.
they can do homework too, and it's really cheap and convenient, isn't it?
It's so weird. Okay, let's do homework. Okay.
Right.
It's a new term. I didn't
Yeah,
know
new
that
term.
you actually have that in Korea. Wow.
Yeah, it's happening these days. So,
Wow. Mm.
so it's really
Mhm.
hard to find a vacant room if it's really great motel, and if it's really near the university, it's really hard to find a
Yes.
vacant room.
Wow. Okay, because it's basically filled with students, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's where they actually put their money and
Hmm.
their allowances, and without their parents' knowledge.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Wow.
it's most
Hmm.
cheap way to being together for
I
the
think
university
so.
students. If we are
Right.
going to a restaurant or some cafe,
Mhm.
$5 or $10 for a cup of coffee. So
Wow.
$20 for 4 hours is kind of cheap and enough for them.
Of course.
Yeah,
For 4 hours, a short
yeah,
time, and of course, everything is provided for anyway, so
yeah.
it's
There are
good.
coffees and sometimes there are noodles
Mm.
and.
Mm.
Hmm.
So in this case, like these motels are also accommodating people like travelers or something, right? Not
Yeah,
just
they can go
those.
there, of course. Yeah,
Okay, good.
for everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Of course. Well,
yeah.
that's nice. Huh.
So I wonder. These days I'm using some kind of finding new people through a smartphone application.
Okay.
So I'm using it for fun because it's fun.
Okay.
There are many girls every day, like 3 girls every day. They are introducing 3 girls to me, and I can pick one of them pictures and then just text them, something like that. Do you have that kind of application in there?
Application?
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
that's too bad.
Maybe they do, or maybe they can. It's not a popular one though. Yeah, because
Uh huh.
there are a lot of issues about security, and let's just say that maybe some people are not likely to uh, participate in those things. So
Mm.
there's a tendency that it's not gonna sell,
Mm.
to some certain countries, maybe like the Philippines. I haven't heard of it yet. Hmm.
So you don't use it. You don't
No,
have it. Oh, that's too bad. It's good. I
I
mean,
no, I know.
yeah, there are lots of girls. Even though I don't have any interest in them, it's kind of fun
Mm,
to read their profile, like what they are
really?
like and what they are looking
Mm,
for, what kind of
mm,
guy they are wanting to meet actually.
mm.
So it's kind of fun to read. Anyway, I met a girl through that application. Of course, I'm not meeting her. We are just texting her sometimes.
Yes.
and
And
she wants to meet me. So now I'm avoiding her because I don't want to meet her.
okay. Maybe she's thinking, oh, he's not the type of guy who he said he is or something. Yeah.
uh, I mean, I don't want to meet her. I mean, I just want to make some friends through that. But
Well, you have to make friends by seeing them personally. So I don't see anything. Well, of course it's wrong. You shouldn't.
yeah, uh,
Anyway, unless you have like a really good purpose for doing that. So.
yeah. I
Hmm.
mean, but I'm not. I don't feel fun while I'm talking with her.
Hmm.
Our gag code. Can I say joke code or
Yeah.
joke chemical is not matched. I think.
Oh, I see. She's not funny enough.
Yeah, to me, she's not funny enough to me.
Oh,
So
that's too bad.
yeah, that's
Hmm.
bad. So yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering, do you have that kind of thing or not?
Application.
Yeah.
No, and I don't think people would like that because they always have trust issues. They would think that
Mhm.
people here are too paranoid sometimes, which I understand because anything can happen online nowadays, and
Yeah.
their attitude about that is um they think that it's always false or a
Uh.
faux how do you call that, a profile, false profile,
Uh.
or it's just a hoax, something like that.
But I don't see any false
Yeah.
profiles
Mm.
in that
Right.
application. They are just normal people.
Especially if they ask, yeah, especially if they ask you for meetups, right? But it's kind of
Uh.
dangerous too, at some point because
Why is that
you don't
dangerous?
know. Well, let me just give you an instance.
Uh huh.
Here in the Philippines, there had been cases wherein they used this a sort of like a social media website
Uh huh.
to meet up, like Facebook.
Uh huh.
They kind of like used that medium to lure some women, and they get raped,
Oh.
and or some of them get robbed at, or they kind of like kidnap and
Oh,
such.
that's too
And
bad.
I know most of the cases were rape cases.
Really. If they are
Yeah.
meeting in a big restaurant, there will be no danger, isn't it?
Yeah, if they did, but I don't know what happens,
Yeah.
why they would even allow that to happen, or why they're not meeting in a public place, something like
Hmm.
that. Yeah. So those are the things that they're trying to be very careful with. So maybe
Hmm.
that's the reason that they don't have this application in the first place.
Oh,
Mm.
that's too bad.
Yeah, and it's hard to secure those stuff. So
Uh huh.
yeah. And anyways, yeah, it could be fun. I think there are some applications in the U.S. that has that. A lot of
Yeah. Right.
Westerners are very interested. Yeah,
Yeah. It's good.
yeah, I know. It's fun, but
Mhm.
do it at your own risk.
Right.
Yeah. So
But I'm a
anyways,
guy, so I
yeah,
think
it's
I don't. I will
okay.
be get raped. I don't think. Isn't it?
Really now, unless you actually allow it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, well, in that case, it's good to know that at least you're trying to get in touch with some people. But I mean, are you bored at the moment? I mean, bored people do that.
Yeah. You know,
Bored with what?
I'm
You're
talking
busy
with
at work.
just two or three people in my life now. I mean, you and my
Right.
girlfriend and my
Oh my
coworker
God, I'm so
friend.
special.
Huh?
I'm so special.
Yeah, you're
I'm
so
a part of your
special.
life.
Yeah, you're a big part of my life. You are one of the three of people who I am talking with. And,
Exactly. I didn't know
and
that.
so I want
Thank
to
you.
talk with some stranger sometimes,
Yes, I
cause
see.
boring every day same and yeah, but
Mhm.
I want to work, but I couldn't. I should meet my girlfriend. I want to see my girlfriend, of course. She is fun,
Mhm.
and
Right.
but I it's kind of making me thinking like I need to do something, and I left them in my
Mhm.
house, and now I'm playing. I'm hanging out with my girlfriend. It's kind of feeling guilty. Uh,
I see.
it's
You
hard
feel
to get
guilty for
over.
not.
Yeah.
You feel like you're disappointed that you couldn't stay and finish your job, something like that, right?
Yeah. That's too
Why
bad.
don't you tell? Is she gonna? Well, of course she will be very very disappointed. But I mean,
Yeah.
if this is the very important stuff, I think you can tell her. You can just hang
Yeah,
out at
so
your place.
you can understand if you are my girlfriend. Do you think you can understand that it's important to me because I set the
Well,
schedule, but there is no deadline or there will be no, defects. Can I say defect?
mm,
Aftermath about I didn't finish the work because it's
mm,
just my schedule and my goal.
mm.
I don't
Well,
think girls can understand that, isn't it?
girls can understand that if you give them options. Like for example, why
Uh
do you
huh.
have to go to her place when you guys can just hang out at your place if you really need to do that?
Huh?
I mean, why do you have to go to her place? Well,
Ah.
of course, the purpose was that she's around the central district,
Mhm.
okay, which is lucky. But in your case, you need to finish something. So if you
Mhm.
try to tell me, like for example, if you're going to tell me that, oh, I need to do this, it's very important or something something, then I can make some I can how do you call that? We can have some compensation, something like that. Like,
What kind of?
okay, let's just hang out at your place instead, something like that. Just order.
If you're in my place, I cannot focus on my job. How can I focus that?
Well, I think you can do that if you really want to get things done, right?
No, I
Yeah.
cannot. I mean,
Are you serious?
she's just taking my home while I'm working.
Yeah, why not? She
No,
can
I.
read books. She can move. She can act. She doesn't need to be like right beside you all the time.
Uh
Or
huh.
yeah, cause from what I
Really?
remember, yeah. For example, like if someone's trying to do something, you can just hang out at one place. You guys can order a takeout and just like she can do her thing, you're
Oh,
gonna do
that's
your
great.
thing.
It
Yeah.
sounds great, but
Hey, you used to do that with your ex-girlfriend,
really,
right?
me no.
Yeah, you did.
I
You said
didn't
before like she does her thing and you do your thing,
in my house.
right? Remember? Not really in your house, but somewhere. I don't
So
know
here.
exactly.
Maybe I tried
Yeah.
that. I remember that I tried that, but she looked like really boring. So it makes me guilty. It
Ah.
makes me feel guilty again. So now I don't think that's a good idea because usually girls they don't do anything by themselves, isn't
Oh,
it?
we can do it. Oh, well, why
Maybe
would
you
she?
can do it. You like to read books, right? But my
Yeah.
ex no, she didn't. She doesn't like to
Well,
read a book.
how about your new girlfriend? She
My new
reads books,
girlfriend.
right?
Actually, I don't know. Maybe I delayed our meeting
Yeah.
already 2 days because she wants to meet me. Wanted to meet me last Monday, but I said I have something to do. So why don't we meet on
um,
this Tuesday? So not Tuesday is today. So
yeah.
I cannot postpone it again. If I do, she will get mad. I think upset, and she is in the period.
Oh
It,
yeah.
yeah,
She
it's
could
kind
get
of
really, really pissed off, right?
yeah.
But well, if you tell her like about your issues, if you really need to get things done, you might as well tell her.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
weird. I mean,
she would understand. No, no,
yeah.
it's not. Of
I
course, it's
mean,
not weird.
everything you tell me is like you are a really good girlfriend, but you don't have
No, I'm
boyfriend.
not. No,
Every
I'm
time you
not.
say
I'm
some
saying this.
opinions about girl and guys relationship, you're always right and always middle of every opinion. So you're quite,
No, because I'm single. But if I have a boyfriend, maybe I'm not gonna be like that.
ah, you're acting like real girl, right?
Yeah, girls are always weird. Okay,
all right,
keep that in mind.
all right, all right. It's
Alright.
difficult.
Anyway, yes,
Anyway,
it is very difficult, and
yeah.
of course, I don't know what's gonna happen between you and your girlfriend later. But good luck if you really need
Okay.
to. go out. So figure
Okay.
out a way.
Thank you.
Okay, you're
Okay.
welcome. I'll see you later then, Loker, okay?
See you.
Yeah, see
Bye
you. Good
bye,
luck.
May.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.